So, a few days ago, I came across this video on my feed, and I honestly couldn't believe what I was seeing. At first, I thought it was going to be an interesting or well thought out perspective, but within the first minute, I realized I had been too optimistic. The takes in this video were not only wrong, but completely detached from reality in a way that made me question if the creator even understood the topic they were talking about. It wasn't just one or two points that were off, it was an avalanche of bad takes, misinformation, and poorly supported opinions that left me genuinely baffled. I kept thinking, did anyone fact check this? Did anyone watch this back before posting it? The craziest part is that they said it all with so much confidence, as if they were dropping some groundbreaking wisdom when, in reality, it was just chaos. I knew I had to talk about it because there's no way this is sliding without someone calling it out. So today, we're going to break it all down, point by point, and set the record straight.
Serious problem on this platform. It's really bad. And I think a lot of this is rooted in misogyny. I really do think that's what it really comes down to.
First of all, please let's look at the real meaning of misogyny here. Take a moment to read and understand. It's honestly laughable how bunnies throw around the term misogyny whenever anyone dares to criticize NewJeans or point out their blatant nonsense. Not every valid critique is rooted in sexism. Sometimes it's just about holding people accountable, regardless of gender. Claiming misogyny as a defense for every misstep just eludes the real issue of actual sexism in the industry and makes the fandom look unserious. It's not misogynistic to expect idols and their teams to make better decisions or face consequences for reckless behavior. This victim narrative bunnies keep spinning is not only tired but also manipulative, as if the group is above critique just because they're women. Criticism isn't hate, it's common sense. But clearly, that's in short supply in this fandom, and honestly, claiming this is all because of misogyny seems like a real insult to women in the pop industry who actually face misogyny. Like, please be so for real. Just because they're girls doesn't excuse them from being called out on their bullshit. This is not I'm just a girl moment.
I never really thought that it was actually that bad until last night. I literally stayed up till 6 a.m. going through all these YouTube videos and then realizing that people on this platform are getting too comfortable with one, spreading misinformation.
Lies, lies, and more lies, and lies on top of lies.
That I think needs to be clarified because a lot of you guys just don't understand it. You can't wrap your head around it. I don't know what's going on. Minji, Hani, Danny, Head, and Hain are independent artists. Minji, Hani, Danny, Head, and Hain lawfully terminated their exclusive contract with Adore on November 29th after Adore failed to meet NewJeans' demand of corrections that they stated in their certified letter. The members believe Adore breached their contract. They're allowed to demand for corrections, and if Adore fails to meet NewJeans' demands in 14 days, NewJeans are allowed to legally terminate their exclusive contract and walk away from Adore. And that is exactly what happened. And a lot of you guys are mad for the wrong reasons. Most of you are mad about the way NewJeans left Adore, but not about the fact that Adore never met any of NewJeans' demands. Like, the demands were very straightforward, yet NewJeans are the problem? NewJeans are brainwashed, manipulated, and groomed by Min Heejin. Ugh. First, I want to start off by saying, I don't think you guys know what the word grooming means. I guess none of you own a dictionary? Don't know how to access Google? That's crazy. But I do believe a lot of you guys are brainwashed and manipulated, which is why I giggle every single time I see you guys throwing these words. And a lot of you guys say these things to dismiss the fact that Hype neglected NewJeans heavily. Hani stated this at the National Assembly. Hain talked about this during their emergency YouTube live stream. And Minji even talked about this during their emergency press conference. Yet many of you believe that they are blindly following Min Hee-jin. Do we not believe that young women can think for themselves? They are the only ones who know exactly what's going on. I think they know the situation better than you, so I'm not quite sure why you're saying all these things about them. Again, saying that NewJeans are being brainwashed, groomed, manipulated only dismisses the fact that Hype neglected and abused NewJeans. Bunny, you know that the members are very close with their parents. And we've been knowing this way before all the things occurred in April.
You guys said it all happened in April, and mind you, Min Hee-jin was still CEO at that time while the new CEO was appointed on August, so please do some research before coming on the internet to say stuff like this. If what you'll claim is the truth, then that means Min Hee-jin was still in power at the time of the alleged mistreatment.
NewJeans ruined their careers. This comment is so funny to me because I've been hearing people say this to me since April, and I have yet to witness this failed career. A lot of people have been saying no one will want to collaborate with NewJeans ever again because they associate with Min Hee-jin, or that they're nothing without Hype. But the truth is, Jeans for Free, Minji, Hani, Danny, Hetty, and Hain's independent Instagram account hit 1 million followers in just 6 hours. Everyone and their mothers follow that account, including team members from Celine, Dior, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, and these are notable people in the industry. Also, quick side note, if NewJeans were actually in the wrong and Adore was actually in the right, none of these brands would be siding with NewJeans at all, nor following them on Jeans for Free. So just remember that. Vogue Korea collaborated with Minji, Hani, Danny, Hetty, and Hain as individuals and displayed only their first names on the cover of Vogue Korea without the NewJeans brand. It's also very important to note that Vogue Korea never tagged NewJeans_official on any of their social posts. Again, confirming that Adore had nothing to do with that project. Danielle became the global brand ambassador for Omega. And again, Omega made it very, very obvious that this was a collaboration with Danielle Marsh and not Adore or New. NewJeans' careers aren't ruined. If anything, I would say it got a lot better after they got away from Adore and Hype. Because let's not forget, Hype's PR team was caught trying to actively sabotage NewJeans' Japanese debut. Imagine the numbers that NewJeans would have pulled if they weren't sabotaged by Hype. Yet they still managed to achieve 2.1 billion yen in annual sales immediately after their Japanese debut. They were the highest among foreign artists in Japan. And you could keep crying about NewJeans' exclusive contract, Min Hee-jin and her manipulative, grooming, brainwashing ways, and how NewJeans' careers are being ruined. But at the end of the day, NewJeans are still on top, and Hype's downfall is very near. And I think that's what's getting you guys pressed. Y'all are a bunch of company stan.